Alright guys, so we are working on our food forest. Now, y'all know we've been planting trees and stuff, but we started this project a few years ago. I put cardboard down to kill off, we had a lot of bad weeds. We had like the foxtails. So I put cardboard down and a bunch of hay to kill off all the foxtails. Then I let my ducks and my chickens out here to help till the earth and fertilize the earth, and they've done a really great job, and it's been 2 years of it just sitting here, and I have no more foxtails out here. And what I do have is edible nitrogen fixers, so I don't mind that. I'm not putting cardboard down to kill them. They're fine. They're not thorny and they're edible, so those are two things in a food forest that you want. So people call them cheese wheels. I forget the exact name, but I eat them. I dry them up, and the seeds are edible too. The reason why they're called cheese wheels because the seeds look like little cheese wheels. Here we go. Here we go. So these are edible. They're very good for you. And so the seeds look like little cheese wheels, and that's edible. Anyways, so that is what I have growing here. A bunch of edible greens. And so we've been working on the sprinkler system. I finished the sprinkler system on this half. And I'll finish on that half because we only got enough dirt to do half the yard because it's expensive. And I'm making money, you know. So we got the dirt and wood chips to go on one half the yard, and then we'll work on this half when we get more funds, or maybe in the fall, or you know. So but this half looks really good, and I'll show you our progress. So the chickens are already tilling and doing their work. It's looking good. I worked and finished laying my bricks last night. That's what that looks like. So the dog door's right there. If they run out, they're gonna come on this little brick path instead of the dirt. So on this side, well, I'm still finishing up. It'll mimic that side. Yeah, so I got this done. It'll look pretty. I'll put strawberries and plants in the bricks, cinder blocks. But I ran into a little snag, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I'm still fixing the pipes around here. So erosion has taken place. So almost 20 years and we didn't use the sprinklers for, like, I swear, like the last 10 years we haven't even used the sprinklers. But I'm not sure if it's called erosion. After 10 years of dirt blowing on top of dirt, it's accumulated 3 inches of soil on top of the existing soil. So all of my sprinklers I've had to dig out and put 3-inch risers for them to even be above level. So yeah, 3 inches of dirt comes on top. So I guess every 10 years there'll be another 3 inches of dirt just from the wind blowing it. But I ran into a snag doing it. I found a sprinkler. Oh, something buried it. A gopher buried it. I have to re-dig it out. A gopher buried my sprinkler pipe. I have a sprinkler pipe broken all the way down there, and a squirrel filled in the hole. So I'm gonna tap. I got a drill tap. I got what is it called? This cars. I'm on the busy side of the road. This area is. That's why the food forest is good over here to help block noise. But anyways, I got taps where you make your own threads. So short of cutting the whole thing out, I'm going to try to make a new thread, because what the people that did the sprinklers just glued pipes in. They didn't use the threading kind, they just glued it in. So when it breaks off, you have to actually take the whole thing apart instead of trying to just take the threads out. So anyways, I'm going to make threads. I got a tap to do it, so we'll see. I have to unbury that. These little squirrels don't like me messing with their... There was a bunch of squirrel holes. It took me a while to find that because the water was just running in the squirrel holes. So, alright, I'm going to get going. I'm going to do more dirt. We're about done with the front. It's a lot of... My front yard's huge. Or backyard. I call this the backyard because we don't visit it often. But, here's hubby doing his...
You got broken sprinkler, honey.
You broke my sprinkler?
I did.
Why didn't...
I think the dog's dead. It's right there.
Ah!
And your stick broke too on that tree.
It wasn't a stick on the tree. There's 2 sprinklers.
Oh, they got 2?
The squirrels, I'll have to go in there and fix it. At least that's what those break off, and I don't have to repipe everything. How'd that happen?
It ran into it.
But it shouldn't have.
It rolled on it or something.
I bet you did it and didn't realize it.
No, I swear. Trust me, this whole thing, if I go into that rut, this whole thing would tip over.
The dog running wouldn't do that. Huh. Well, now I have to refix 2 sprinklers. So, guess they broke off after I fixed them. Alright, my husband's accidentally knocking my sprinklers down that I keep on fixing. Or the dogs, one or the other. But, so anyways, this edible weed here is called mallow. Okay, and I have mallow everywhere. I will not kill that out. It's really good food, and it's a great nitrogen fixer, I believe. These cars. So the wind's picking up. Storms are brewing. I can get this dirt done. Honey, it looks good. Looking good. And then, oh, it's nice and breezy. I wish it was breezy yesterday. I'm going to come out here and start working now. I'm going to finish these bricks. Do you want to get me the rest of those bricks? Real fast so I can finish them?
I'd like to get this one.
Oh. But, alright, but I still want the bricks. Alright, I'm going to bring my seeds. I have ground cover seeds also that I'm going to put on the ground to add to my beautiful mallow, which is called cheese plant because it looks like a cheese wheel seed. I showed you that though. Alright, I'm going to go get my ground cover, sprinkle that, and then finish this dirt up. The wind is just blowing this black dirt all in my eyes. Ugh. So we're about done, well, halfway done with the pile. Oh goodness. I don't have to wet this dirt down. It's just blowing everywhere. See, look at it. It's just like blackness all over the place. It's blowing in my garage. I'll go hose it down. So I'm shoveling. I don't like doing this wheelbarrow. I like the one with the single wheel and the 2 wheels. I don't know. My husband likes the 2-wheel wheelbarrow. Anyways, I don't like pushing the wheelbarrow. I like to shovel, so I'm shoveling. He's doing the wheelbarrow. So I'm just waiting for him to come get this load. He's taking a quick break. these flower beds, I think. Get that done with real fast. Pile's getting smaller. Look at that. Put some in the raised beds, but I'm gonna just buy soil for that because it's just, you have to shovel it in and it's more shoveling. So just get bags and cut the bags open. We'll just use this out front. Truck on, carry on. Remember, I still have sprinklers to fix on this side.
What?
I still got a bunch of sprinklers to fix over here.
What?
I still have a lot of sprinklers I gotta fix on this side.
Okay.
Are we done with dirt on the other side?
Almost, yeah. What?
Because I just make sure you only do it around the area I already fixed sprinklers. Alright, so you like my dirt stash? We're got all the piles. We had enough dirt to spread on this side. We didn't plan on it. We didn't think there was enough, but I think we have enough. And we might even have enough wood chips. So I still have to fix these sprinklers on this side, so we just have it piled and leaving the chickens up to spreading it probably. So here's what it looks like so far. It's looking good. I have seeds that I'm gonna sprinkle down too, because it's gonna rain. Some ground cover seeds. I'll show you. So we have these ground cover seeds, a little bit. It says clover, white clover. So we got crimson clover, white clover, medium red clover, yellow blossom clover, hairy vetch, common vetch, flax, fenugreek, forage peas, buckwheat, cowpeas, millet, and lentil. That's what we're planting right now. We do cover crop and let that grow and then we'll just strategically plant other and sprinkle flowers and try to. I want it all to be edible though, so that's why I picked that ground cover, because it's all edible. But I'm finishing up these bricks here. I'm about done. I just have 6 more bricks to lay and then dig that out. I'm tired and I'm done. And then the wood chips will be easy because you don't have to hurry up and get that laid down, because the wind's blowing all my dirt away. So we had to hurry up and lay that dirt down, and then it's gonna rain and we don't want a muddy mess of dirt. So I got it done. Now I'm just finishing up. Also, these bricks are all being repurposed from my goat barn. I had a brick floor in my goat barn that we took down because it needed to be demolished. It was just really old. And so we took the bricks up from the floor of the goat barn. So they're being repurposed. And then these cinder blocks are from my aquaponics. So it's all together, it's about 100 bricks. A little more. Alright guys, so We'll just talk to you later, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.